Hey collectors! Today on Collectible Catchup, we're going to be looking at a figure from late November 2012. This is Kotobukiya's Lorna Murasame. This figure is 1/6 scale and from Shining Hearts, which is a game and an anime based on Tonitaka's work. The box is a bit large for a figure so short, but this box is sturdy. It's helped her survive 3 moves since I've gotten her, so it's definitely doing its job. The graphic design is very normal, but its windows are open enough that you can see Lorna without unboxing her if you wanted. Her pose is based off Tony's art and is matched wonderfully. The pose feels calm and her tail looks very soft. The positioning of her legs is natural and the angles don't look awkward at all. The sculpting is decent, barring the fact that she is about 4 years old. You can tell that she isn't a recent figure. This also goes for the paintwork. It's not completely flat, but the shading leaves something to be desired. Taking a closer look at her faults, the smaller frills on the dress are very messy. However, the creases on her apron and her shoulder cuffs all fall very nicely. The only visible seams either make sense or is the removable fringe piece. There are more hidden seams, and there are quite a lot of them, but these are only visible if you take the figure apart. There are very few paint edges for there to be bad lines, since her colour scheme is so limited, so this means there are a few errors. The use of fishnet material for her leggings, chest and back was a very smart idea. I also think this was the first figure that I had that had natural fishnet. It's also worth noting that I have not encountered any staining from these stockings. As far as additional parts and removable pieces, we have a red velvet rug for her to sit on, an option for the bottom of the dress to be removed, and a removable piece between her legs which covers her pansu. It is also possible to separate her at the middle and remove the skirt of the maid outfit. It's all very easy to take apart. That said, don't be afraid to use a little bit of force. She is quite sturdy. Something that I've noticed on the bottom of her dress and on the bottom of her legs is that she is very prone to paint transfers here. That and her pantsu cuts a lot into her butt. Ouch! I mentioned before that Lorna's fringe is removable. This is because she comes with 2 faces. One is based on the original illustration by Tonitaka, and the other is based off the anime. Swapping the heads over is easy enough. Take off the head, then the fringe. Both faces are quite similar, however the eyes are the main difference. Doing this can cause paint transfers. On my copy, I have paint transfers on the back of her apron and on the side of her face. While looking at the scratches, I also have one on her tail. However, the unrefined sculpt makes this less obvious. Her fingers look a little bit stumpy, though again not particularly noticeable because of how she's made. Lorna Murasame is a decent figure, but is definitely looking aged compared to more recent figures. Nevertheless, if you can find her for less than original retail, she is a great rendition of this Tonitaka character.